This video is going to be an example of how you can use LessonSpeak to help make your sale. This video will have Sergio, who is an example of a student from my niche, a professional in the IT industry looking to improve their spoken English in order to expand their business to English-speaking countries. This video will use a modified version of the sales script from the BoweiStrategy program with LessonSpeak to help demonstrate how you would make a sale. So let me just reiterate before we start. You're going to be like a new client. You're meeting with me for the first time, and I'm trying to sell you my package. It's a package on helping you improve your spoken English, so that you can expand your business to English-speaking countries. All right. Sergio, thanks for meeting with me today. I'm glad we were able to coordinate and find a good time. How are you today?
Hey, I'm very good, very enthusiastic about meeting with you.
Great. Nice. So, I saw that you needed to improve your English a little bit, and I think you agree with me because you met with me. So, the first thing I just want to know is, like, what level would you put yourself at? How would you describe your current situation?
Of English.
Yeah.
So from those grades, A, B, C, I would put myself somewhere in beginner B1.
B1? I would say that's
Yeah,
intermediate. B1.
yeah,
Okay.
somewhere there. But I want to be at a C. That would be the best for me, so I can do businesses with at the next level.
Okay. I'm just writing down your current level. So you said you consider yourself B1 and you want to be a C1?
Yes.
Okay. So I wrote that down. I think we could definitely achieve that. Um, but before we talk about how, I'm just gonna give you some advice and maybe some immediate next steps that you can take to achieve professional conversational proficiency. So by the end, if you're a good fit for my program, and I'm confident that can help you, I will give you some details on my program so you can decide on whether you would like to join or not. Sounds good?
Yes.
Great. Alright, my first question actually is, like, do you have any budget set aside for this? Have you ever spent any money on improving your English before?
Uh, I have in the past, where when I was in the high school, but I haven't since then because I didn't have to. But now I think is the moment to invest again in this, as I really need it, and will help me make more money.
Okay. Alright. Is that what motivated is that what's
Yeah,
motivating you?
yeah, definitely.
Alright. Alright, I don't blame you. You can definitely earn more. I mean, companies based in the US probably pay more. But yeah, so what else have you tried to kind of solve these problems? Have you tried to, like, use other apps to help you learn, or have you tried to meet with
Yeah,
only English speakers or something like that?
yeah. I've done that. I've done Udemy courses, but there I only have to listen to them and take some notes, but I never have to speak there. But in order to improve my speaking, I've tried with some friends, but that was all. So, and I'm using it for typing. I'm using Grammarly
Gotcha.
to improve it. But all of these things, I see them like problem solvers for short term, but not for long term. I mean, I need more than that. I need
Okay.
something else to help me. And I think interacting with someone which really is doing that's his job will definitely make a difference.
Gotcha.
And that's why I wanted to talk with you.
And so, um, if you're to think about it, how many times per week do you speak English? Once per week, twice per week?
Um, So speaking, just speaking, it's twice or third times per week. It is because only when I have meetings, and now that I'm working from home and I'm not in an office anymore. It's worst because you don't have no one to speak
Yeah.
in English or in any language, and the communication is going worse and worse. And when you have meetings, the meetings are going only once or twice or three times a week,
Yeah.
because anyway, too many meetings will just reduce the productivity. So
Yeah. Not just that, but
yeah,
are those meetings like where you're just talking, or are they technical discussions? Because many people have technical discussions, you know?
yeah. Usually I'm the guy with the questions, so I don't have to speak too much. I don't have to give presentations. I'm the guy with the question and with the one with push everybody to work. So I'm not the one which has a lot to speak, to
Yeah.
say that. And
Gotcha.
and when I have to speak, I have to be very
Concise.
concise, and deliver the message so they understand what I mean and they get to action. So I have the call to actions messages
Yeah.
to deliver, and yeah, must
So
be very consistent, perfect.
yeah, sounds like the type of communication style that like middle level management or upper level management uses in a
Yeah,
corporate environment.
yeah,
So
exactly. That's it.
so based on what you said you wanted to achieve what was it? C1. So that's your desired kind of situation. Um,
Yes.
and you mentioned that if you improved your English, you could earn more. So that's how it's gonna affect your job, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right, so the good news is, it sounds like you're a good fit for my program. Do you want me to explain it a bit, and then I'm gonna demonstrate how we're gonna work together? So, are you ready
Yes.
for that?
Yes.
Great. So the ultimate goal of this program is to help you professionally speak English. By the end of it, you'll have professional conversational fluency. And there are three main pillars. And the whole program lasts 10 or 20 weeks, depending on if you want to meet once a week or twice a week. These three pillars
Mhm.
are business, culture, and vocabulary, pronunciation and communication, building rapport, and selling yourself. So after 10 or 20 weeks, you'll be able to master all the business vocabulary that's necessary to express yourself better in English, improve your communication skills so that you feel comfortable and confident speaking up in your meetings, and effectively build rapport in any professional relationship. So, how we're gonna work together. Actually, before I talk about that, do you have any questions so far?
Mm, no, regarding to the structure, I don't have any. I'm no.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
as I was
I'm good.
saying, it's going to be pretty much just a Zoom call or a Google Meet call like this, but I prefer Zoom because it's better. So that's gonna
Yep,
happen.
I prefer.
That will happen once or twice a week for 1 hour, and I'm gonna coach you on that topic and give you feedback, and maybe I'll give you some exercises between our sessions, depending on what you need. Um,
Okay.
Total, it will take a maximum of 2 to 3 hours per week to make enough progress, and I'm gonna be there to answer questions if you need questions during the week.
Okay.
So does everything make sense?
Yes. So the main work will happen there, right, during the meetings, because I'm very full of activities, and I don't want to delay the homeworks and not do them just
Yeah,
because of that. So if we can be very concise during the meetings and
concise.
take the most of the value, concise, yeah, take the most of the value there for me, that would be awesome, because
Yeah,
I know this that way that I set aside 3 hours for this and I take from there all the value that I need.
yeah, definitely. Most of my students say something similar to that. Or if they don't, they just don't do the homework. So I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. I know. I hate homework since I was in school.
Yeah, most people don't do homework, so
Yeah.
anyway, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna demonstrate what the lesson will look like. So let me just
Perfect.
share my screen. All right. So let me know if you see my screen.
Yes,
You see it?
I see
Perfect.
it very well.
Alright, so this topic is on building rapport. If you're not familiar, building rapport is like the bond that you establish with someone, building trust. It's kind of synonymous. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and just start with a few terms. What I want you to do here is to just read these out loud, each word and the description one by one. Go ahead and start with the first one here. Harmonious.
Harmonious, free from disagreement.
Good.
Report.
Rapport.
Rapport. Rapport. A close and harmonious relationship in which the people or groups concerned understand each other's feelings or ideas and communicate well.
Good.
Dignity.
Dignity.
Dignity. The state or quality of being worthy of honor or respect.
Great. Okay. Any questions so
Okay.
far?
No, but very hard words. I've never used them.
Well, we're gonna use a few of these in the material so you can see how they're used. And then
Okay.
near the end, maybe we'll make some sentences with those words. So, same thing.
Okay.
What I want you to
Okay.
do is to read the passage out loud so I can hear you speak, alright? Go ahead and read this passage here.
Yep. Whether you are being interviewed for a job, selling something, or trying to improve a relationship, knowing how to build rapport can
So
help you in
remember,
many personal.
it's a silent T. It's pronounced rapport. Knowing how to build rapport.
Knowing how to build rapport can
Good.
help you in many personal and professional situations.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, great.
So, let me just take a quick look at what we have left. Alright, so these are what activities I have. Next, we're going to do some matching. I want you to go ahead and just match the word here on the left with the definition on the right.
Oh, I've already forgot what I read about because this one should be very easy if I just pay a bit of attention there.
Yeah,
So
it can be a bit much to handle, but take your time. And just
okay,
kind of like speak your thoughts out loud so I can see what you're thinking. So I can, kind of understand your thought process.
yeah, okay, okay. Let's start with influence, the last one. So the influence goes with B, which is the capacity to have an effective on the character development or have behavior of someone or something.
Good.
Then rapport is a close and harmonious relationship.
Good. Yeah.
Or yeah, dignity.
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 Actually, let's go back to number 2. So you said it's
Rapport. I said it's a close and harmonious relationship.
That's good. That's good. Sorry. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, perfect. Dignity is the state or quality of being worthy of honor or respect.
Good. And the last one? Number 1?
The last one is it's every
C.
harmonious is C.
Yeah.
Free from disagreement.
Good. Alright. So, next what we're going to do is fill in the blanks. I want you to read the passage out loud and fill in this blank here with one of these words in the word bank.
Okay, so promise, similar, establishing, reputation. I know all of these words. Oh,
Alright, let's see you put them to the test.
okay. Okay, now it gets complicated. Rapport is similar to trust. You
Good.
can build trust and rapport simultaneously, but rapport focuses more on establishing a bond of connection, a bond or connection, whereas trust really relies more on establishing a promise for reliability.
Try that one again.
A promise for reliability.
Not promise.
Reputation.
Yeah, reputation.
Yeah, reputation. A reputation for and keeping your promises. Yeah,
Good.
it's promises, not promises.
Very good. Awesome. So let's just do one of these questions, but go ahead and read this first question here and answer it.
Okay.
So read the question out loud and just answer it.
Okay, what kind of questions would you ask to build rapport with someone? Okay, so what was the definition of rapport?
So
I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Rapport is the close and harmonious relationship in which people or groups concerned understand each other's feelings or ideas and communicate well.
Okay.
Like, for example, maybe you would ask like, oh, how was your day? How are you? When you first start talking. And then later, after you had that small talk, maybe you can ask more complex questions. Do you have any examples?
I would ask the okay, so after the small conversation, yes, I will ask them, okay, what plans do you have for the future? I guess.
Yeah, it gets you talking about something, right?
Yes. Yes.
The idea is to just get them talking, because once they talk, you can ask them more specific questions. Like if they say, oh, I have plans to go to Las Vegas. If they say that, what can you say back? Now that you know they're going to Vegas, what kind of question can you ask?
Oh, I would try out to see why they want to go to Vegas. What's about it? What's interesting about it, and why they want to do it? And then I'm not sure I go into too many details of how they plan it, when, where, with what, and so on. I'm more interested in. I would ask more about the desire, to find out their wish.
Yeah. That's a really good way of going about it. It's very open-ended, and they have a lot to talk about. And usually, people like to talk. So, if you get them to talk more, they feel better.
Yeah, especially about what they like about it.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Okay. So, we're going to do one last activity. What I want you to do is choose one of these words and make a sentence using that word. I'm going to write down this sentence while you make it.
Okay, so I want to make sentences.
Yeah, just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
I can take what I want from this list?
Yep.
Okay. Influence. So, I want to influence one of my clients to buy from me. To buy more from me, sorry. To buy more.
To buy more from me?
Yeah, because it's already my client.
Okay.
So he already bought.
Good. It's good that you recognize that difference, because if he's already your client, then more is much more suitable.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. So there's no mistakes there. It seems like you have a good grasp on grammar. Um,
Good.
Great. So this is like a little bonus activity describing images because it's difficult. I want you to try to describe this image in one sentence.
1 second. It is important to help each other.
I was more like looking for like a description of the image, like there's hands touching with the columns in the background. I can see what you're
Yeah,
saying here though.
yeah,
Anyway,
you understand all my thoughts.
yeah, I think it's very creative though. That's a very creative response. Very good though. Let's go ahead and just stop there. So this is only a sample of the full lesson. I'm gonna stop the presentation now.
Mhm.
What do you think about it? How do you feel after doing that?
So considering that it was only 15 minutes, I think you. So with this lesson, I can't find my words, and this is something which really is annoying. But you really put me to work and put my mind to start thinking and pay attention and use my resources, my mental resources to get my best out of my head. And yeah, we were really effective in 15 minutes, I can say, because it really had to work my mind through it. So I like it. I
Great.
like it, and I'm very curious if I'm doing a full training of 10 sessions, how I will feel about it. And I'm curious if you had past experiences of students and what did they say about it
Mm-hmm.
after
Yeah, I
most
mean,
sessions.
I have plenty of students that worked with me in the past, and they said they got like a lot of really good experience out of it. But each student is a little different because one of them might be a business owner, an entrepreneur, and for him it's more urgent, or another one might just be like a manager and it's not urgent to improve their English. So everyone gets
Mm-hmm.
kind of a little bit something a little different out of it. Um, and I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just glad that you also get something out of it, especially based on what you said. You get a lot out of it as well,
Mm-hmm.
which goes into my next talking point now. We have to talk about the rest of the lessons. So, if you want to sign up for a package, we have to talk about price. You mentioned you have a budget, right? Well, the program
Yes.
is only. Here's where we stop. Alright, so we can finish the roleplay here. The next part would be just me talking about the price, and then I'm gonna offer you a discount if you give me objections, and then I will mention that I need clients that are very committed, and then I will summarize the discount and how much it's going to be, and then I'm gonna ask you if you can do this now, and then I'm gonna wait for you to respond, and then based on how you respond, I might either handle your money objection and tell you that you actually do have money and you should give me your money anyway, or I,
Mm-hmm.
I send you a welcome email and then you can schedule. Then you have access to the calendar event and blah blah blah. Cool.
Yeah. Got it.
Alright, so that's where we can stop, Sergio. Thank you so much. Okay, so that was a sales demonstration with a Lesson Speak team member. As you can see from the video, the BoweiStrategy script covered most of the important aspects of a sale, and Lesson Speak curriculum helped demonstrate it. This video showed you the emotional roller coaster that a client might go through when you first meet with them. And don't forget, you have to close that sale.